That's so true, man. Damn. Yeah, I had a retired police officer on my program, and it was one of the most interesting shows I did in a long time because I was getting the other perspective. And he was working during the time, during the crash times, during in the project. So he was going from project to project in the 80s. So you could imagine some of his stories. But do you remember, like, the whole, speaking again of the government coming in to do shit and making shit happen if we don't handle it? Do you remember the formation of Crash and them talking about it? Okay. Talk to me a little bit about what you remember and how they eventually ended up, there was a lot of corruption, right?
Crash was like the gang and dope squad, okay? Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what Perez was part of. Homeboy out of by World on Wheels.
Oh, okay.
Rafael Perez, he was a part of Crash.
Oh, okay.
And they was infiltrating gangs. They was dealing with gangs. Yep. They was busting gangs. And a lot of times they were setting gang members up, okay? And they became a gang within the police department, and they had so much power that they just went rampant, man. They went rampant. I think when Perez and his boys did all they did, that's what made LAPD kill the Crash, because the Crash got out of control. Absolute power will corrupt absolutely. Okay, and they was doing no-knock warrants. They was doing all kind of shit, man. And people got their suspicions when it comes to that part, them, and some of these are hip hop murders. So that situation has been debatable for decades, man. So I remember. I remember. I always lived in the sheriff department. I never dealt with LAPD, but I've seen the results of some of the work from the Crash team, and that was almost, if I'm mistaken, the Battle Ram might have been a part of that. Well, it was like a spinoff of that Battle Ram crew, because that's when Crack was kicking ass, Gang was kicking ass, and they had to find somebody to kick ass too. It was almost like watching the Untouchables. Yeah, it was like watching the Untouchables here in the city. Only these cats are like the Untouchables in Chicago back in the day. The guys that here they was living on the shady side. A lot on the shady side. Yeah. In hindsight, definitely. You said Rafael Perez worked at World on Wheels? No. It's I can't remember the station, but the station was right there near World on Wheels. Oh, gotcha. Okay, Rampart. It wasn't Newton. Was it Newton? It wasn't Rampart, was it? Rampart. Yeah, Rampart. Yeah. Rampart. Yeah. Rampart division. Yeah, that's right. From World on Wheels. I remember because, if I'm mistaken, it's damn near, it's either in the parking lot or right around the corner from World on Wheels, something like that. Yeah. I get a lot of, I actually have a book right now that I just got from Jimmy Lavender a few weeks ago. It's called The Bitter Rain and the Better Tomorrow. I'm trying to read it across my room. But a few books that I've read from old gangsters, because he was doing his thing in the 70s and 80s. But World on Wheels was mentioned in a couple of books, and how it used to go down in the parking lot, apparently. Man, that motherfucker was hot as hell, too. World on Wheels was, first of all, for years, skating has been a major form of entertainment. My brother used to skate back in the 70s. They had Rosecrans, they had Cerritos, and later on we had Skateland, then we had in World on Wheels. World on Wheels was so big, and it was in mid-city. And when Rosecrans shut down and Skateland shut down, folks that wasn't supposed to be over there would try to neutralize themselves in appearance and slide over there. Somebody might recognize you. And in the parking lot, it's going down. I used to, Wrecking Crew, LA Dream Team, on Friday nights, K-Day used to always do a show at World on Wheels, man. And usually when we got through with the show, we got the hell out of Dodge. And we ain't no punk. We just ain't trying to be a part of no dumb shit. I never waited for World on Wheels to close. Never. I got out of Dodge as soon as it was over with, I got to go. Damn. And see, that's one of the things the cats miss. And I don't wait till the end of the venue, in the show. That's when all the shit jump off. Okay? In the parking lot. Huh? In the parking lot. When you go to a concert or a big club, something like that, get your ass out about 10 minutes before the last note hit, okay? 15 if you can. That way, by the time the club gets emptied out, first of all, you beat the parking. Second of all, you avoid the asshole factor. And by the time the shit jumped off, you be on the freeway already. Mm-hmm. Okay? That's been one of my secrets forever. I tell a girl, if you want them chicks that want to wait till the lights go off and see the fireworks, bitch, don't go. Baby, don't go with me. I won't see it. I'm not gonna see that because I understand where the shit jumps off. The last little bit of shit, but it's almost over with now. I got what I wanted. I can act a fool.
Mm-hmm. Facts, man. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the times I've ever been around shootouts, involved somehow in a shootout, it was in the parking lot and it was after 1:30 a.m.
Ain't nobody gonna shoot going in. Concert gonna get canceled.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Concert. If you start acting a fool on the way into the concert, the group might not perform. The promoter may get nervous. The city may get nervous. The venue may get nervous. No. They wait till after everything is done, especially after the. Don't let the headliner come on like third. If it's a 5-act group, fourth. Oh, because on the 5th act, everybody gonna be with anyway. If the fifth act is whack, they're gonna act a fool anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a big concert. We've talked about this before in 83, 84, I believe, and Run DMC came to Long Beach. Yeah. And apparently, a bunch of Crips just tore shit up.
I wouldn't. You couldn't have melted me and poured me on that one. I wouldn't go. The Swatch Fest in Long Beach?
Yeah, something like Fresh Fest, I believe. Fresh Fest, maybe?
Fresh Fest.
Something like that, yeah. It could be. Around that time.
I wouldn't touch it. You got to understand, you're talking to a person who's been to thousands of dances and thousands of nightclubs, literally. I've been doing this for a long time. Even back then, I'd been to several hundred. And you learn the vibe when shit's about to jump off. You can just feel it. And just after a while, you start listening. You hear the buzz on the street. Who's going to the show? Oh, yeah, we're going to buy them tickets. Oh, yeah, okay. If you're going to be there, I ain't going to be there. If you're going, I ain't fucking with y'all, okay?